So, good evening. I'm Gary Franchi, Next News Network Chief White House Correspondent, delivering the latest White House news from the past 24 hours in partnership with our streaming partner, Trump Daily Post. Tonight, the clear story out of the White House is speed, follow-through, and results. President Trump signed the Secure America Act yesterday, and his administration is already moving to put that law into action. We'll also cover the president's schedule at the White House today and First Lady Melania Trump's launch of a new investment and savings initiative for foster youth. Now, the biggest development in the last 24 hours is immediate implementation of the Secure America Act. The White House direction is clear, signed yesterday, enforcing today. New funding is now being allocated, including $70 billion for ICE and Border Patrol, with priority going to paychecks, equipment, body cameras, uniforms, drones, and detection technology. The administration's also surging Homeland Security investigations personnel and resources aimed at dismantling human trafficking networks and criminal drug organizations. At the same time, operations are expanding to identify, detain, and deport criminal illegal aliens, while border wall construction and hardening projects are accelerating with newly dedicated funding. The White House message is direct. President Trump signed yes. Every Democrat voted no. And the administration is already delivering stronger enforcement and greater security. The update also declares that the Trump administration is continuing aggressive action against the New World screwworm, described by officials as the Biden bug that crossed the border during the previous administration. Control zones, surveillance, and sterile male fly releases remain active in Texas, with early positive reports from ranchers and farmers. The new border security funding is also supporting protection of American agriculture and the food supply. And according to the daily guidance, President Trump's Thursday began with executive time at 8 a.m., followed by an intelligence briefing at 11 a.m. The president is also scheduled to sign a proclamation in the Oval Office at 3 p.m., which is probably happening right now, and a policy meeting at 4:30 p.m. Eastern. Also participating in tele-rallies from the Oval Office at 6:30 p.m. and again at 7 p.m. All of the president's listed events today are closed to the press. The daily guidance also noted that First Lady Melania Trump would appear publicly at the Treasury Department to launch the Fostering the Future Accounts initiative. The White House said First Lady Melania Trump officially launched Fostering the Future Accounts today as the first savings and investment vehicle in the United States created specifically for foster youth. The initiative is designed to give foster children greater financial autonomy when they reach adulthood and was developed in collaboration with the Treasury Department. The White House said that state child welfare agencies will be able to open these accounts for foster children, and 23 governors, including Ron DeSantis and Greg Abbott, have already committed to implementation. The administration said the initiative was authorized by the One Big Beautiful Bill Act and is supported by federal guidance from Treasury, Health and Human Services, and the Office of Management and Budget. From the Pool Report, Mrs. Trump's event began at 11:17 a.m. inside the Treasury building and drew about 120 attendees, including foster care organizations and staff from Treasury, HHS, and OMB. Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent introduced the First Lady. The report said that House Ways and Means Chairman Jason Smith, Governor Brad Little, and Kellyanne Conway were also among those in attendance. And from a second Pool Report, Mrs. Trump said that the program will give foster children dedicated savings and investment vehicles that support asset ownership, long-term wealth building, and independence at age 18. The Treasury Department will work with child state welfare agencies and foster youth representatives to establish the accounts, and the event concluded without a question and answer session. So taken together, the last 24 hours show a White House moving with urgency, rapid border enforcement, follow-through from President Trump, a full schedule of closed-door policy work, and a First Lady advancing a targeted initiative for vulnerable young Americans. And that's the White House Daily Rundown.